Hello guys, welcome back to another AIME problem solution video. Today, as always, you're getting another question here, and let's start off by reading the question. So, let m and n be positive integers satisfying the conditions GCD, or greatest common denominator, m plus n, and 210 should equal to 1. M to the power of m is a multiple of n to the power of n, and m is not a multiple of n. Find the least possible value of m plus n. Now, to start off, let's prime factorize 210. So 210 is going to equal to 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. Right, like that, with brackets. Now let's start off by seeing what n and m could be equal to. So let's say that n is going to equal to p, a, and m is going to equal to p and b. Now p is going to be a prime number, and a and b are going to be random integers. So from this, we can also say that k is going to equal to m plus n. So this part here, which should equal to p b plus a. Now, since the greatest common denominator between k and 210 is equal to 1, we know that they should be relatively prime. So p cannot be equal to 2, 3, 5, and 7. And since we stated that p is going to be a prime integer, we know that p has to be equal to 11. Now, since in the second term, we can see that since between the points 2 and 3, you can see that m is divisible by every prime factor of n, but m is not a multiple of n. So n is obviously going to be the square of a prime number. And since we know that the first prime number that we have in n is going to be 11, we know that n is going to equal to 11 squared, or 121. Now let's look at the second statement. So n is going to equal to, so n to the power of n should be equal to 121 to the power of 121, which should equal to 11 squared to the power of 121. And by putting the square in here, we get that this should equal to 11 to the power of 242. This means that since m is going to be equal to 11b, as we know what b is now, and that m is going to be bigger, so this means that m has to be bigger than 242. Right, now this means that b is going to equal to 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26, and beyond. However, we also need that b plus 11 cannot be divisible by 2, 3, 5, and 7. Therefore, b cannot be equal to 22, as 33 is divisible by 3. Same thing for 23, 24, and 25. However, if b is to be equal to 26, so we get that b plus 11 is going to equal to 37, which is not divisible by these four numbers. So now we know that b has to be equal to 26. So this means that now we can plug in this into this equation right here. We have m is going to be equal to 11 times 26, which should equal to 286. So the answer to this problem, which is k, or m plus n, is 286 plus 121, or 407, which is the answer to this question. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any other way to solve this problem, please let me know down below in the comments. And thank you guys for listening. Bye.